Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my sight for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Hi, I'm Jimmy, and this is a Let's Play series of the Hitman World of Assassination trilogy. I will be playing through all of the story missions on Master Difficulty with the default start locations and loadout. And this is Mendoza. This is the penultimate mission of the Hitman trilogy. This is where the story really comes to a head. At this point, so this is a very unique mission. It's a lot of fun because Diana is present in the level, and for several of the mission stories, she sort of acts as your wingman. She actually helps you out with the assassination, and it's convenient. Like if she sees you kill someone or knock them out, or she sees a body, she doesn't react. It doesn't count as far as ruining our silent assassin. So she kind of has a unique AI. But yeah, this is a very fun. Yeah, it's a very fun assignment. A very nice location. I love the beautiful, scenic Argentinian winery / vineyard. It's a great location. It's got a lot of good mission stories. Yeah, I just had a lot of fun with this level. The story is very sort of tense at this point too. Like, if you notice at the beginning, the first objective was just approach Diana and assess her loyalty. She, while we've been off, battling the ICA, Diana's been out of touch. And in cutscenes, it's been revealed to the player that Arthur Edwards, who's now the head of Providence, has shown Diana Burnwood proof that Agent 47 murdered her parents. So, as players, we know that Diana has reasons to want revenge against Agent 47. Agent 47 doesn't know that, which makes sense. Like, if you saw, like, when he walks up to her, he doesn't really do anything to sort of investigate or test her loyalty. He basically just shows up and is like, okay, I'm here. Who do you want me to kill? Like, he's just ready to take the next assignment and step into his role as the hitman. So he is fully on board with trusting Diana, but at this point we don't know if she's being straight. Is she really going to, take Providence out from the inside, or is she just using Agent 47 to secure her place at the top before she stabs him in the back? And at this point we don't know. But the game, gives you that objective. Don't eliminate Diana. Just to say, like, as a player, you have reasons to maybe not trust Diana, but Agent 47 absolutely 100% does trust her. And so you have to sort of play it that way. You can't eliminate her because you think she might be a threat. But also, obviously, it would mess up the game story if you did that. Similar to if you killed Arthur Edwards in the Isle of Scale mission, that would obviously ruin the rest of the story, because in the story, Arthur Edwards goes on to become the head of Providence, so that can't happen if you kill him in the Isle of Scale. So here we are. I'm going to be Following mission story. This mission story will let you take out both targets, and it considers both kills proxy kills, meaning someone else actually takes out the target for you. That's kind of sketchy in one instance. I'll talk about it when we get there. But if you're trying to complete that challenge, this route will do that, and it's a pretty simple route. There's a bit of, sneaking around to get the this disguise at the beginning, but once you do that, the rest of it is well, there's a bit of legwork at the end, especially if you want to get Silent Assassin. There's some legwork you need to do, but it's mostly pretty straightforward. So here I'm trying to sneak in. There is a very fancy, extremely rare bottle of wine that Dawn Yates is going to use to toast at a special party with all of the Providence Heralds, and we are going to disguise ourselves as I forget his name, but the wine guy, the chief wine taster, Mr. Flowers is what the security guards calls him. Anyway, you're going to take his disguise and take the very expensive, extremely rare bottle of wine and get the party started. But first we need to get access. This level also uses the mechanic that was introduced in Mendoza, in Chongqing, where you need a dongle to unlock certain doors. It's really only used for these grates under the winery, but so there I turn the lights off and on again, just so that the security guard just comes to investigate, but no one else follows him. Then I choke him out. And I'm going to choke out the other winery worker. That'll this way I basically have free roam of this room. There's a couple of items I need to pick up here, and yeah, the security guard was an enforcer, so, and I think I need to pick up the dongle. I think might be a suspicious act, so I just not even, actually it's not, so probably didn't need to choke out the winery worker, but oh well, he gets a little nap. And here I'm going to just dump them in the ventilation. This counts as bodies hidden, and when the game tells you that, it means that they can't be found. So even though their bodies are still there on the level, no one can see down there except for Agent 47. At least not when it comes to bodies. But I'm pretty sure when the game says body hidden, that's a sort of promise that it is making to you that no one will find that body. So yeah, now we've got the dongle, so now we're going to go back through the vents, and we're going to gain access to that room back there. There's two ways to get in this room. You can do this method. I think this is the much easier method, but there's also there's a security room upstairs where there's controls for the cameras. If you go up there, you can use the computer to disable the security for this room. But that's trickier, and it's also kind of timed. So the interesting thing is it's like hostile while you're climbing, but once I'm here, I'm actually allowed to be up here. That surprised me. I don't usually come here in this disguise. I'm usually in my suit or in a different disguise, so yeah, I was not expecting to just be allowed up here as just a humble winery worker. Oh. And then oh yeah, the tinted windows were already on, so I was meant to turn them on, but I turned them off instead. So here I'm going to knock out these two people who work in the winery. And yeah, I'm going to do the same trick to hide their bodies where I just dump them in the vents. I think where'd the other guy go? He must have fallen down there. But yeah, so here, if you hang out and listen to their conversation, they talk about the wine, and they actually give you the passcode for the safe. I don't give it to you, but they say it's the year World War II ended. So it's just a quick Google search to get this password. If you listen to that dialogue. But yeah, the password is 1945. I just knew that already. So that's the very expensive, extremely rare. One of a kind, really, according to the game. Bottle of wine. Yeah, I think I was like trying to figure out where did the body go. So I hop back down here. And yeah, a sommelier, right. That was the word I was trying to remember. So I take the sommelier's outfit. Yeah, don't want a waiter disguise. I want the sommelier. Yeah, it says hostile. I think that's a thing the Hitman does. Not everywhere, but in a lot of places. If you're climbing on a ledge, it's often counted as a hostile area, especially if you would otherwise be trespassing. I think they do that because if you're trespassing and the guards see you, they can arrest you. But I don't think there's no way for them to arrest you while you're climbing on a ledge. So they just call it a hostile area. And
Sir,
if the guards spot you there, they just start shooting you.
To you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting.
So yeah. Oh yeah, the combination on the safe is the same as the year of the vintage, which is silly from a security standpoint. But yeah, we get some great dialogue from the guard in 47 as we're going up to the secret meeting.
Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
Oh yeah, that's the reference to what they think. In this game they call it the 1% killings. You hear that used a lot in this level, and it's basically referring to all the people, all the Providence people, operatives that Agent 47 and Lucas Gray have bumped off. So.
Hey yo, there's no need to flex. You ain't got to impress me. Okay, everything seems to be in order here.
Yeah, just had to drop off the pistol there so I can get through the frisk. Didn't actually need that pistol.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man.
The very soul of discretion. Again, you know, 100% true. Not no word a lie.
They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me, Your Majesty.
He's great getting into the role of sommelier. He's like, you don't pour wine, you decant it. Yeah, just great that Agent 47 just is able to assume any role he needs to for his disguise. Oh, I'm sitting at the wrong end of the table, I think. Oh yeah, you can, well, you have to plan ahead a bit, but you can poison the wine, poison the wine glasses to eliminate your targets. It's another opportunity you have to get Silent Assassin if you do it right. But here I want to let this sort of play out. This is a great sort of story moment in the game if you play through this mission story.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin, one of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Arch Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyal.
So here I'm going to save. I basically got everything set up, and the rest of the mission is going to play out very quickly. And it's a pretty straightforward silent assassin finish from here. That said, I messed it up on my first try, so I have to load the save.
Is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our...
So here, Don Yates is giving his speech about why we shouldn't accept having Diana Burnwood elevated to the rank of constant, and why he would be a better candidate for that role. For some reason, the former constant, Arthur Edwards, has decided that he wants Diana to be his the next constant. So he has reason to trust her, which is another thing that's suspicious. It makes it seem more likely that he might be betraying, or Diana might be betraying Agent 47, is the fact that Arthur Edwards trusts her. And he's ranting because, you know, Diana murdered a bunch of Providence operatives, so why should we trust her? So there, I left a coin trail, made a distraction to try and lure one of the guards over. Oh yeah, there's a guard has come to investigate.
I dare say I am in the lead.
Excuse me?
You're lying, of course.
So there, he notices the coins.
Okay. Can I be trusted, Miss Burnwood? This woman will be our downfall.
Nice.
That is, unless we take matters into our own hands.
And he's, yeah, in the background we hear Yates ranting about how Diana is not to be trusted. And in a moment, there's going to be a confrontation between her and Vidal. Vidal doesn't trust Diana any more than Yates does. So I'm switching disguises because for the next part, I'm going to need a different disguise to get where I need to go.
Listen to yourself. Don't even appointed constant yet. And already he conspires to betray his man.
But Vidal is loyal to Edwards, and so she's sticking up for what Arthur Edwards wants.
But I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of office.
Then you are a traitor to the Heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Mr. Cortazar?
So there, that's one target
Miss
down.
Burnwood to my office.
And all I had to do was bring in a bottle of wine. And the problem took care of itself.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
But now they're going
Warning,
to...
Yates. This will not go your way.
They're taking Diana Burnwood upstairs, and Don Yates has a plan to take care of her. But of course, we can't let that happen.
We need to get our story straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her...
Here, they start a timer that just lets you know how long you have to rescue Diana.
Alas, killed as well. This is what you will all attest to.
So here, I'm just following the security guards as they escort Diana into Don Yates' bedroom. So yeah, in a few minutes you'll get to see what I was talking about, where you get to work with Diana in this mission. There are a couple of opportunities to let you do that. There's another one where you trick the snipers. There are some snipers on this map, and you can trick them into taking out Tamara Vidal, and you can work with Diana to make that happen. So here I just need to knock these guards out and get to Diana. I'm using a coin to lure him down the stairs.
Great.
I just need to wait until his back is turned. Don't mind me, I'm just holding an umbrella. Let's take my umbrella back, it'll be useful.
Quick! Clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
Yeah, she tells you to get a guard outfit. She's got a plan. I think I missed that line. I think also, I mean, this is technically a guard outfit, and I am allowed up here, so... Just funny, she expects you to have on one of these guard disguises. So here we're knocking out the guards, and now we just need to do a little cleanup, pick up any loose guns, hide the bodies. Then we are good to proceed to the next step of the plan. Actually, I don't think I bother to pick up the guns. Nobody comes out on that balcony anyway, so it doesn't really change things. There's plenty of body hiding closets in this area. Just convenient. It makes it easy for you to hide all the bodies. You could also just, if you're using something, you also could just pile them all up in the bathroom. No one comes in there. So that's another alternative, but I just like to be tidy. So I'll try to talk to Diana, but she expects me to be in a different guard disguise, so she waits until I put on the right outfit. Just a funny quirk in how Diana is scripted.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug courtesan do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
So I decided to switch back to the other guard outfit. I feel like it's a slightly better disguise. I don't think there's really any difference. I don't think... There are two guards coming up with Don Yates, but I don't think either of them are enforcers for either disguise. But,
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go.
So yeah, this is a mission story. Normally, like, it's kind of tricky to get Silent Assassin using this method. Okay, so yeah, he sees the first coin.
Make it for two. Just
Nice.
I was expecting him to follow the coin trail, but he doesn't notice the second coin, and he just turns around.
Miss Burnwood.
So I make a little noise
Rolled out the red
to
carpet just
get him
for
to
me.
check out the other coin.
Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you know.
And here, as predicted, Don Yates is monologuing at Diana.
Just tell me one thing before we go away, please.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to...
So there, he wants to know why does Edwards trust
He
her.
considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
¿Qué es esto?
Yeah?
That distraction happened just in time.
What the hell was that?
Turns out this woman will.
Oh, God.
If it's any consolation, Don.
What are
Your
you doing, you
instinct is
asshole?
on. Just stand there! Be constant. Shoot her! And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence brick by brick. Finish it.
Such a good boy.
And there. That counts as a proxy kill, even though technically I was the one to finish off Don Yates. But,
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body.
Won't be long before.
it's convenient if you're doing the challenge.
When you're done, meet me on the dance floor.
So I'm going to hide the last of the bodies. There's still plenty of body closets. There's actually just enough space to fit 6 bodies, which is how many we have on hand. And there, that's mission accomplished. We have taken out Don Yates and cemented Diana Burnwood's place as the next constant of Providence. And yeah, Diana told us she wanted us dressed appropriately when we meet with her, so I'm going to put on this suit. This is Agent 47's signature look, the black suit with red power tie. This looks like the with gloves version, which is a nice touch. So now I just need to sneak out of here unnoticed. I've managed to keep Silent Assassin so far. I've taken out both targets. One was a proxy kill, so that sort of counts as an accident, so I don't need to worry about the body being found. The other one, the bodies are all hidden. All the people I've knocked out, their bodies are all hidden, so we're good to go. I'm just sneaking out around here. The guards here, I think, came inside to escort Don Yates, so they are missing. But now we're no longer trespassing, we're back in the party, and we're going to join Diana on the dance floor. And that is how the mission ends.
47.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
And we will see what happens in the next episode. So yeah, we'll just stick around to confirm that I got Silent Assassin. So yeah, there we are. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.